Konnichiwa, my name is Fiona Wyrtzen and I'm an environmental science student at UT Austin. And welcome to my summer abroad as an intern in Hayama, Japan. I was an intern at the Institute for Global Environmental Strategies, a research institute that focuses on environmental and sustainability topics for policy development in the Asia-Pacific region and internationally. It is located on the Miura Peninsula in the prefecture of Kanagawa in a coastal town called Hayama. IGES has many different research units such as biodiversity, climate change, and circular economy. My internship was under the Integrated Sustainability Center, which focuses on cross-sectoral solutions. Let's head to the intern area and I'll tell you more about my research. My research was centered around health co-benefits, which are public health benefits associated with greenhouse gas reductions and other climate actions. Over time, cities have put more information about the health co-benefits of their climate action strategies into local climate plans. I set out to find why some cities in the US put more of an emphasis on these connections between climate and health, and why some cities fall behind. To do this, I first analyzed 50 US climate action plans and looked at how many times they mentioned health and how they were connecting health to climate action strategies. I then used a regression model to determine how different variables, such as plan agent type, political affiliation, city demographics, and local climate, influence a city's attention to health and climate plans. Ultimately, I found that the only plans that had statistically more significant emphasis on health were plans that integrated adaptation and mitigation strategies and plans that were newer. I suggest that policymakers should frequently update plans and create systematic ways to incorporate health into climate action strategies. As an intern, I also got to attend IGES's International Forum for Sustainable Development, trainings for international environmental policymakers, and other institute social and networking events. So, what was life like outside of work living in Japan? First off, my home was the IGES building. I lived there with some of the other interns. We had access to a cafeteria, electricity generating bikes, a ping pong table, and a music room, which we used frequently. To get around, we of course used public transportation to get everywhere. We frequently visited the convenience store near our building for quick snacks and treats. IGES is on top of a hill and is a 2-minute walk from a gorgeous lookout, where you can see Mount Fuji when the weather is clear. I watched the sunset as much as I could. We were also a 20-minute bus ride from the beach, and I went almost every day after work. In this area during the summer, they build uminoye, or beach houses, which are like little pop-up restaurants. In Japan, Natsumatsuri, or summer festivals, are a really big deal. In Hayama, we got to watch multiple fireworks festivals right from the beach. Of course, I ate lots of yummy food. I tried lots of new things, including yakitori, or skewered meat, sushi, Okinawan food, vegan bento, and okonomiyaki, a savory Japanese pancake. I even got to take an okonomiyaki cooking class in Hiroshima. On weekends, we had some time to explore Japan outside of Hayama. We visited Yokohama, Tokyo, and Enoshima Island, among many others. In Kamakura, we visited Hasedera Temple to see the Ajisai, or hydrangea flowers. There are many traditions around the temple. By pouring water over the statue, you purify your mind. At the Oyster Shell Shrine, you write down your wish or prayer and add it to the many others. We also visited Osaka for the 2025 World Expo. We got to visit many of the pavilions, including South Korea, Spain, Malaysia, and Saudi Arabia. But most of the lines were super long, so we couldn't see everything. We even got to spend time in Fuji Kawaguchiko, taking in beautiful views of Mount Fuji by Lake Kawaguchiko. There were so many fun moments this summer, like taking part in a traditional tea ceremony, finding concerts on the beach, attending Tokyo Pride, and karaoke with friends. I am so thankful for the chance to live and work in Japan doing an internship that was aligned with my major and career interests. Japan in the summer is extremely hot and humid, a constant reminder of the intersection between health and climate. In both Japan and the US, it is so important that we prioritize the health of people and the environment. People were the most impactful part of my stay in Japan. From my wonderful supervisor, to the amazing staff I met at IGES, to my fellow interns, and all of the friends I made along the way. Of course, saying goodbye was the hardest part. Mata ne Nihon.